Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, and I'm back in the building. Shout out to the WBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Yes, I'm back in the Jeep with some more boxing talk. So, the news has come out today that the WBC has ordered Gennady Golovkin to fight Jermall Charlo, and the winner of that fight will get to face Canelo Alvarez 2019 for the WBC title at middleweight. Now, my thoughts on this. Originally, I was like, what the fuck? It didn't make sense. I felt that way because a few months back, the WBC has said the winner of this fight needs to, they have to fight Charlo. Now, they're trying to switch it up and basically say, well, the winner of this fight gets to fight, the loser of this fight has to fight Charlo in order to have a fight with the winner. Now, that being Canelo. Now, do I feel like this is another attempt for the WBC to stay on Canelo's good side? Absolutely. But the funny part about this is, on numerous occasions, Triple G's team has made it known that they have zero interest in facing Jermall Charlo. Now, I'm really wondering right now, what's Abel Sanchez saying? What are his thoughts when it comes to this fight? Because we all heard Abel Sanchez say on numerous occasions, like, what has Charlo done to deserve a fight with Triple G, blah, blah, this, and all of that dumb shit. Okay. Well, now, Abel, your fighter has lost. He's taken an L. And now he's in a situation where the only way for him to get that fight that he wants, that big payday again, is he has to get in the ring with this young, hungry lion, that being Jermall Charlo. Now, me personally, I truly believe that Triple G and his team, they don't want this Jermall Charlo fight. I would be shocked if they took it. Honestly, I really would be shocked. Triple G he's slowing down. He had his tough fight with Danny Jacobs. People thought he lost. He had a draw with Canelo. And he beat Vanis Monterosion, but come on, man. That was a 154-pounder with a severe layoff that's also lost at 154. He's never fought at middleweight. So that fight was bullshit. And he did that to get his knockout streak back. Now, he had his first loss of his career to Canelo. It was on the back foot the whole entire fight. And that, that bully, that killer stigma that was attached to Triple G is no longer there. Now, that doesn't take away from the fact that Triple G is still a strong fighter. He's very intelligent in the ring, and he has power. It doesn't take away from any of that at all. But Triple G is also an aging fighter. And it's just one of those things where we'll have to see the decision that Triple G makes. Now, for the WBC, it's one of the things, okay, to me this situation, even though, okay, I know it's not identical, but it's a very similar situation to Deontay Wilder and Dillian White. Even though it wasn't Canelo that came out and said this, the parallels are kind of similar. And that basically being the guy that lost. So in Deontay Wilder's case, that was Luis Ortiz. In this case, it's Triple G. Will face the guy that's calling the champion out. And in Deontay Wilder's case, that's Dillian White. Deontay Wilder told Dillian White, beat Luis Ortiz, I'll give you a shot. No mandatories, you'll be a voluntary defense. And yes, we know that that's not the case with the whole Canelo Alvarez and Jermall Charlo. It's been ordered by the WBC, but at the same time, basically the guy that lost to the champion most recently will be the test. And even though I feel like it's unfair because of what the WBC said, the WBC never said that Dillian White, you're going to be the next guy in line after the Luis Ortiz Deontay Wilder fight. They never said that. They never came out and said that the winner of this fight must fight Dillian White. because they were campaigning for Dominic Brazil. But all of that aside, I think it's a great opportunity for Jermall Charlo. Even though it's a dangerous fight, no belts are on the line, it's a great opportunity. Now, the only thing about this is Jermall Charlo, if he gets past Triple G, will the WBC honor what they're saying? Or will they send Jermall Charlo through some more bullshit, have him jump through extra loopholes and say, well, you have to fight one more title eliminator? Or the fight with Triple G was close and, you know, it was a controversial win and we want you to fight him again. As long as any of that stuff doesn't happen, I guess I can be okay with it. I feel like this will be one of those fights where it actually can put Jermall Charlo in a position to, you know, to make more money. Now, personally, I don't care about the money aspect, but since it seems like this is the fight that's going to be ordered, why not Jermall Charlo put on the show, get a devastating knockout, stop Triple G for the first time in his career, put guys that talk trash about Jermall Charlo on notice like Danny Jacobs, and then put some fear in Canelo's heart and let Canelo know, like, yeah, you don't have this power that I have. Like, you're a little guy. You know, I'm over 6 feet tall. I can be at 168 if I wanted to, and I'm ready to come take your belts. So we'll see what happens. I guess the next breaking news would be the decision that Triple G makes. To my understanding, they're trying to make this fight by the end of this year. So hopefully we get some news. Obviously, Canelo's still trying to find a network to fight on, since we all know that Canelo's a pay-per-view fighter. So, man, we just got to wait to see what happens. All of these politics need to be sorted out in order for us to get the fights that we want, which something is very unfortunate and actually sucks for me. But, hey, man, this will be a fight that I'll watch. And then it'd be most likely that fight with Jermall Charlo and Triple G will actually, most likely it'll happen on Showtime, since Triple G is no longer with HBO. And I don't think this will be a pay-per-view fight. Honestly, I hope it's not. But we'll see what happens, guys. The middleweight division is on the verge of heating up. On the verge. Not quite there yet, but definitely on the verge. As long as everyone keeps their word and no one ducks anyone, we definitely have an opportunity to be extremely entertained. But until we find out that news, until we find out what Triple G does, until we find out what Abel Sanchez thinks about this whole situation, I would love for someone to ask Abel, well, what happened to Jermall not being on your radar? And what are, Triple G's options? Will he retire? Will he move up? Will he duck out and just say he'll fight someone else at middleweight? We shall see. But this is Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And I'm out.